Hey guys, Dan91 here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. Yeah, so as you can see, I've done pretty much all the objectives that I ended up doing last episode. Had last episode. Long story short, I did actually record the episode, but my mic was muted the entire time. So yeah, that's a thing. So that I just recorded for 20-25 minutes for absolutely no reason, which is great. It's brilliant, you know. Love it when things like that happen. Anyway, so we've pretty much done all this stuff. I set up a visitation room which has no power because bleh. I set up some cells, I set up a mail room and a classroom and a chapel. I also had a little bit of a rant about this game. The fact that the campaign mode doesn't really feel like a campaign, it just feels like an extended tutorial, and I'm not a big fan of that. Like, all the missions seem just the same. It's just build this room, build that room, build this room, build that room. It's not a campaign, it's a glorified tutorial, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit about the game. I mean, you know, if you're going to make a tutorial, call it a tutorial, not a campaign. I mean, I understand why they've made it like they have, because obviously this is the only tutorial in the game, but just don't call it a campaign. Slightly annoying, but it's fine. So I'm pretty much just waiting for the last few inmate families to visit. So hopefully, it being daytime now, hopefully when they hit free time we should get those visits done, I hope. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to do the optional things. I would, but these ones especially are going to take a long time. Like 100 license plates, workshop safety, it's going to take a little bit of time. Again, tutorial, it does not feel like a campaign. The only mission that did was the riot mission, where we had the SWAT teams. That was the only mission that really felt like a proper campaign mission, and that mission was amazing. I loved it so much. But yeah, just doesn't feel right. Are they visitors? I believe they are. I believe they are. So this should hopefully complete that, which should put us on to the next part of the campaign. Either finish this prison or do something else in this prison. But either way, it should finish, which is good. So yeah, it's brilliant. But yeah, I had like a 5, 10, 15 minute rant about the campaign. It's not bad, it's a tutorial. That's all there is to it. Right, so we've done that. Oh, we've got a incoming call from Officer Kian. Sorry, sir. Thought you ought to know. There's been another suicide. Oh shit. Looks like one of those prisoners ingested rat poison. Ouch. Dr. Hurst is on the way there now to confirm. Shit. Eating rat poison. That's slightly bad. Oh, was it our friend? Oh no. Oh, no. That's unfair. That's unfair. Ain't she the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Wait, what? I think she might be. So he's not dead. Never too late to change a life, sir. So who committed suicide? Bit of a confusing thing. I think we've made a big difference here. We've given these inmates something to work towards and a reason to keep going. You can stay and help us see the first batch of inmates through the education and work programs we've set up if you want. But I think we can handle it from here. When you're ready to leave, click on the Polaroid in Morgan's cell. Okay, I think we're ready to leave. Oh, so that's not a cell, that's solitary. Chapter 5, Bootstraps. Oh, we're on the news again. CNDC. Today on CNDC News, a special report into the state of our prisons. It's 2 years since the infamous siege at... still can't say that word. Claimed so many lives, including the chief executive Charles Wallace. Today we hear from leading experts and ask what, if anything, has changed since those tragic events. First we go live to one of the state's longest running prisons, recently scheduled for demolition. Oh shit. Live now, only on CNDC News. Okay, so this is one of the best, largest, whatever prisons. Pretty big, pretty big. Thanks, Sarah. This prison has housed some of the country's most notorious criminals. But now, its walls are being torn down, ready to be replaced by a new prison complex. If you look behind me, you can see that the construction queues are already here and demolition work has begun. Joining me in this is the city mayor. Okay, Calvin Heller. Thank you, Mr. Heller, for taking the time to talk to us today. I thought it was talking to us today. It's my pleasure. In the past, you've been a strong advocate of a tougher, more disciplined approach to prison management. Why demolish a facility which has defined for so long the punitive approach? Both the prison and its operation had become antiquated. Words. Why do they put so much difficult words in? It's not fair. Urgh. We took the decision to replace it with an entirely new facility, one with a more modern policy. Click. There we go. This prison was in the news a few years ago as one of the last remaining state execution facilities. Ah, fair enough. Campaigners have long sought to revoke the death penalty laws here. Will you honour their wishes, or will you rebuild the execution facility? That's still under review, but it's not a decision we'll take lightly. That's fair enough. It's a big controversial debate, that is. Thank you, Mayor Heller. Back to you in the studio. This is CNDC News, reporting live on the state of our prison system. After the break, we'll be joined by Dr. Walter Hurst. That's the bloke we just saw. A specialist in prisoner psychology and rehabilitation. Yeah, that's the dude that we just saw. I like him, he's awesome. Mayor Calvin Heller. Let me congratulate you on the appointment as CEO. This is an opportunity, a fresh start. You'll have complete autonomy. Yeah, autonomy. More or less. More prisoners, higher reoffending rates. You have a lot of challenges ahead of you. Great. As for the death row facility, tear it down or keep it. Make some use out of it. It really is up to you. Someone else will take up that business if you won't. As for objectives, I'm giving you the same as I gave to your predecessor. Profits, reoffending rates, capacity. It's entirely up to you how you achieve them. One last thing, the previous CEO, Charles Wallace, left behind a letter that he used to give out to any new prison architects who joined the firm. He had some good advice. May you find it useful and useful to take a look. Good luck. So basically they want us to build a prison. Again, tutorial, not campaign. Is this the last mission? Yeah. Honestly, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I might... No. Right. I'm gonna do it off camera. Get all the objective stuff done. That's it. I will show you what happens at the end. But I'm not doing this on camera. It's just a tutorial. That's it. Really, honestly disappointed with that, but whatever. I decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do the other prison. It would literally just take too long. I don't know if there's any more story after it, but personally, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not building an entire prison just... like, it's going to take a long time for me to do, because I've got to get the money, I've got to do it bit by bit. I've got to basically do a normal game, and I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. So it looks like we're going to be going back to this normal prison and hopefully getting this up and running, because what I want to do once I've done this prison is I want to go into, I think it's extras, yeah, I want to go into escape mode, and I want to try and escape this prison. Now most of the time it is fairly simple. You literally just run all the way out here, wait for this door to open, run out, wait for that to open, run out there, wait for that to open and walk out, because other people will obviously come in and out of those doors. So it is very, very easy to actually walk out of a prison, but my job at the moment is to make it very difficult for me to get out later. So obviously a lot of doors, a lot of security things and things like that. So yeah, I think the escape mode is going to be kind of fun. I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know what it's like, but hopefully it's fun. But yeah, I'm going to be coming back to this prison. Not going to be doing the last one. It's just no. Anyway, oh, also 420, blaze it. Woo! Yeah, no, just no. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode. So I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the campaign, and I shall see you next time.